So finding your niche in the industry that you're working in. I was talking today, I was thinking today about, successful people. And sometimes you see somebody around you very successful. I want to tell you one very simple thing, and you guys remember that. If you can remember anything that I said, just remember that one single thing. The person that's successful, that you see is very successful. The only difference between them and you, if they are successful and you are not, it's that they find a niche in the industry they service, or the industry they're working in, or they just copied a different system, a different business, that they saw somebody that was successful in that business and they just copied that business and they just doing it like dummies even. Okay, the successful person can be a dummy. It's actually kind of interesting, because you're looking at someone and you think, that person is like amazing. That person is so driven, is so successful, is so focused, such a good salesperson. Yes, that's true, but not because they are a genius. It's just because that they realize what they should focus on. Okay, so life becomes easy when you understand who you are and what you want to get done, what you want to do. Life gets easier, you see, because it's actually easier to put the hard work, right, and be focused on something if you know what you want. But most people don't make that decision from the beginning to find a niche, not even to mention focus on specific industry. Most people don't realize what they should do, and they test the water, so to speak, and they check all kind of different businesses, which is fine. But ultimately, eventually, you have to make a decision. I want to be in this business, let's say, or that business, it's perfect for my lifestyle, let's say, right? So a lot of people, they confuse between what they want to what they need, and that's success in life. It's to understand what you need and stay focused on that specific route, specific mission. So when you know your purpose, when you understand your purpose, you understand what you're trying to shoot for, what you're trying to go in for, and it may not even sound sexy to you. You may feel like, I want something else. That's cool, but when let's say you got that thing you thought you need or want, and if it's not for your lifestyle, you're not going to be satisfied, you're not going to be happy. So you may do something that you think, it's almost like, if you see a specific car or a specific clothing or specific shoes or whatever, or specific jewelry, that you say, oh wow, that's super cool, and then you try it on. Did you guys have that kind of experience, right? You guys try it on and say, hey, it's not really suiting to my personality, right? But you saw it on somebody else and you say, wow, that's sexy. And you try it on, right? Like how many times I saw a watch or I saw a car and I test drive it and I say, hey, I don't like it, but somebody else loves it, right? Same thing with business, same thing with life, what works for you may not work for somebody else. Okay, so you want to test things out a little bit, but then eventually you want to focus on one thing. And then when you already decided about the industry, which industry, like for example, I'm in construction. So in my industry, there is all kind of different things that I can do, right? I'm in construction, but I can be a home builder, I can be a home improvement company, I can be in commercial real estate or commercial construction. So in every industry, there is different things you can do. Every industry, it's big. Most large industries, like the movie business or the movie industries, or television, or construction, or real estate, or technology. Those are big industries, right? So even if you are in technology, okay, so you have an idea for a startup, okay? So you need to find a niche in that specific area. If you're in technology, you have to find a niche. You have to find something that, let's say you want to open your own company. If you have an idea for a startup, it's have to be a specific niche in a specific industry, in the technology industry, right? So finding your niche in that industry, in that specific industry you specialize in, will get you faster for success. And then of course the hard work, right? The dedication, the focus, right? But again, those things are easier when you know exactly what you need to focus on.